Hey everyone, it's Jess, your host for Mondays on the Beaver Bunch, and I don't know if you can tell. I mean, I do sort of sound like a dude right now, but I at least am not completely congested as I was last week. I ended up going to see the doctor on Friday afternoon because I was a hot mess, and they gave me some antibiotics, and I'm feeling much better. So yeah, that's my update. Somebody wrote in and they wanted to know about our first jobs and what we did when I assume what we did when we finished school and whatever. Um, my first job. So I somehow got involved with a uniform service company in Orange County, where I'm from. I started out doing just random office work, and then one of the auditor for the company, she went on vacation or something, and they had me train with her before she left so that I could take over her position while she was gone. And unbeknownst to me, the office, and to her, they were actually training me to keep me on full time as the auditor. And then when she came back, they put her in another position as a manager for like the warehouse or something. So I started out as the auditor. I got super lucky with this position because obviously I really didn't have any experience. I was making some decent money for my age, and I ended up going from the auditor position to becoming an actual driver. And I had my own truck. It was one of those UPS type trucks, and I would get there at 5 in the morning, and I would load up the entire truck, and I had my own route. It was Route 2, and I would drive around and I would deliver everything that I needed to deliver, pick up everything I needed, and go home. And I don't know. It was awesome. I felt like I had a lot of freedom with that job. I mean, obviously, I was basically just driving around out on the road the whole time. I enjoyed the job, but I did end up quitting, and the reason that I quit was due to sexual harassment. My supervisor, I didn't look like this, nor was I out in the workplace, and my supervisor started making comments, and uh, it was weird preferential treatment, and I didn't know how to handle it. Um, so I ended up quitting and never looked back. One of the questions that the person wrote in was, would you ever go back to it? Would you ever do it again? Being a delivery driver was awesome, and yes, I would do that again. If I had the chance to do over that particular job at that company, with the knowledge that I have now, I'd probably sue the company. That's something that I learned from the position. I will never compromise my own values and beliefs for a job, ever. I can't do it. I won't do it. That's it. That was my first job. Let me make sure I answered all the questions. Any regrets? Yeah, that would be a regret. Did I love it? Yeah, all right. I think I answered all the questions. Sorry. So I also wanted to quickly mention, if you guys are following me on Twitter, then you probably are already getting these, I know. But if you're not, a lot of people ask me for music recommendations. So I wanted to recommend one song that I already put on Twitter, which is by Mackintosh Braun. It's called My Time. I'll put it in the description. I love that song right now. And another one is by Crystal Castles, and it's called Not in Love, and it's featuring Robert Smith, who I love so much. Check it out. It's a really good song. It sounds like a, I don't know, not in love, whatever, but I get from the song and the way that he's singing it that he's like trying to pretend like he's not in love when he actually might be. So you should check it out. It's an awesome song, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I'll see you guys next Monday. Bye, guys.